I am here and here is me. You are everything and everything is you. Just like Mary J. Blige say.
Bitch, I wake up, no stylist. Fresh as fuck, I put it on up. I did this shit. Got this fine, hold no makeup, and she still look bad.
YouTube, what is up? It's your boy Phil. I bet y'all was saying, I knew that boy was gonna upload every day. Nah, bitch. I'm here. It's just late at night. You hear me? I'm trying to get one video up a day. We about to make something shake. You hear me? But anyway, yeah, man. I am here and here is me. You are everything and everything is you. Just like Mary J. Blige say. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all how I do this haircut with no guard, this low taper. If a person I'm cutting, I'm not gonna lie, if they got like a low cut like this and they ask for a low taper or a taper in general, I'm probably going ahead and use no guard if it's this low, because I don't really have to work it the blend that crazy in order to get a blend effect. And let's be honest, people don't know just what a super blurry fade look like. Even though you can do it with no guard, sometimes it might be a little bit harder, but it's gonna be a little bit easier for you if you go ahead and probably use no guard if you know what you're doing. If it's this low, just, you know what I'm saying, skip some steps, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, as you can see here, I didn't even make a bald guideline below there after I cut all the hair down. That was with one closed when I was cutting the hair down. But I didn't even make a bald guideline in the back here. I just went all the way open. Then I went halfway open and kind of faded up to that line all the way open. And then I go all the way closed right underneath that. And I scraped just a little bit under where I was halfway open. It's called fading down. See, I'm already closed now. I'm just gonna go a little bit lower where I was halfway open. And yeah, it's really simple, man. It's really simple. All the way open, then halfway open, go a little bit lower, then all the way closed, go a little bit lower than that. Make sure you get it, you know what I'm saying, bald underneath there. And then eventually, goddamn, I'm just taking forever to ball this thing out. I be hitting stuff. I be fucking cutting skin. Like, it ain't no fucking hair there. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Phil? Like, go ahead and move on. Alright, but anyways, here I'm all the way open, and I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna go with the grain. I'm gonna go right there on the edge of the hair, and where that line was at, I'm just gonna kind of debulk by kind of scraping, going with the grain right there. And then as you can see, it's like bulky right there. It's kind of light, and then it goes to just dark right in there. So what I'm gonna do is use the edge of my clippers, and I'm kind of gonna just keep pecking at, like flicking and pecking at that dark area in there until it lightens up and looks more of like a blend. And like I said, if you're a beginner, you might not be able to do this, but for the more advanced cutters, if you don't really want to be if you don't really want to use a guard all the time, you know what I'm saying, you should probably go ahead and just do this so you can get people in and out. You can cut way quicker with no guard if you know what you're doing and not trying to fuck people up. But anyways, like I said, I'm just keep on using the edge of that corner of that clipper and hitting the dark spots, hitting the dark areas, so I can create a blend effect. And like I said, you don't really need a guard to create that blend effect. You just gotta use that corner, use different like pressure, like different spots require different levels of like how hard you're scraping against that skin. Like at the top, if I want to hit one of them dark spots, like at the very top, I'm not gonna go all the way into the skin or the bottom of the hair like I would like down here. I'm like using more of the blade down there, like committing more to actually like scraping the hair, like the scalp almost. But if I go up higher, then I'm not really trying to touch the scalp. I'm trying to like flake off the top layer of that hair with the edge of the clipper. It's kind of hard to explain. It's really just detailing. It's really just detailing. Like, I'm detailing with no guard. Instead of fading with a guard, I'm just detailing without a guard for the whole thing and trying to create a blend effect. That's all I'm doing, really. And so I want y'all to see this part, the back taper, because it's the biggest area of a taper fade, obviously. But I want y'all to see what I'm doing here, and I'm gonna keep one of the sides regular speed so you can see I'm doing the exact same thing as I do on the back, and then I'm gonna speed up the other side of the taper. But yeah, that's all I did for the back, man. I just did that, and then I'm gonna come back and detail even more if I see anything wrong with it later on. And yeah, that's all you gotta do, man. Take your time, hit them dark spots, get them out of there, and get them out of there. And now for real though, with this technique with no guard, if they have like low hair like this, you can really speed up your haircut time if you're in a rush and actually gotta, you know what I'm saying, be behind and need to get some people out the way. If they got low cuts like this, you go ahead and do it with no guard, as long as your detailing is, you know what I'm saying, good. So on this side, which side was it? This side, right? Yeah. On this side, I was just showing y'all I took both of the little sideburns off, but on this side is where I'm going to be doing a taper of regular speed. But I just did the same thing that I did on the back. I'm gonna go all the way open, and then I'm gonna go halfway right under that, and then I'm gonna close it all the way and go even a little bit farther under that, and it's gonna set in the basis of that taper look. It's gonna set, like, you know what I'm saying, the basic shape and the basic look that we're looking for. Then I'm just gonna flip the guard over again. I'm flip the clipper over again like I did before on the back, all the way open, go with the grain, just scrape at the top of that little, you know what I'm saying, little bulk line. I'm gonna turn the clipper back over and hit at any little dark spots that I see with the edge of my clipper. Exact same thing I was doing at the back, man. And quick and easy, that easy. You really gotta taper fade that quick. Now I'm gonna go ahead and detail a little bit more and try to get that area a little bit more lighter in certain spots, but really that's all to it, man. That's all to it. And I learned this technique from people in my shop and my shop owner, but also mostly the person I see do it like all the time. It was a guy in my barber school. Shout out to Barber Boy Twan. He would do this technique a lot, and I mean, it's a good technique though, like for detailing and stuff like that, getting that bulk out of there. And basically he would use no guard on like a lot of his cuts, and he was able to cut really quick. And yeah, like I said, you know, I sit there and watch this man do like 4 heads, I think, in 1 hour before. But that was because he wasn't using like a guard, and he was doing like taper fades and stuff like that. But still, that was really quick. And that just shows you, you know what I'm saying, if you behind, you know what I'm saying, you got some low hair like this, you go ahead and knock it out, no guard, you know what I'm saying. And here on this side, I just sped it up because it's no point in just watching that after I explained the other side. But here on the lineup, what I like to do is come out the edge of the hair, spray it with some holding spray, then go ahead and dry it off with the blow dryer. Knock down some more of that hair on the edge if I have to, just trying to smoothen out that that lineup, so when I go in to line it up, it'll be extra crispy. I don't have no extra hairs hanging over there I gotta hit all the time or go over a whole bunch of times. But I start from the middle. Try to go with the side that is the highest first. If my client has like a difference in like an unbalanced lineup, go with the side that's higher, so that way you can bring the other side up and match the side that's already high. And that way it'll probably just save you a little time from, you know, trying to match up a side that was low, matching it with the high. Just match up, go with the high side first and match up the match up the low side with it. So start from the middle, and I do that. And yeah, man, one technique I done figured out with these lineups though is all you gotta do to get an extra crispy straight lineup, like from looking at it from the front, it's kind of when you get to the edge, tilt the clipper a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that on every head, but some people's head you need to tilt the edge of the trimmer up, and kind of like it's not a pushback, but you're cutting more hair than you probably would think you need to cut, but it's gonna actually make the lineup more straight instead of looking like a rainbow. And so I've been doing that lately, and I can just like film somebody's head from the front and you can see the line be like crispy and straight without me having to. Y'all know that little technique where you lean somebody back in the chair and you can film their line up from over top like that and then make it look straight? Yeah, I don't have to do that because I can just film it straight up without them leaning back, because I can get the line up straight enough to where it's not really just lopsided because of that technique I just told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Towards the edges, you want to lift the trimmer up to give the illusion of a straight ass freaking line. You know what I'm saying? And so here I just go over with the pencil. He doesn't get any enhancement. I just do just the pencil. I mean, unless you want to call that enhancement. It kind of is enhancement, but it's not really. It's not no black spray or no fiber. But that's all you get. So I put the pencil on after I line them up, and go back over it one more time to give it that little ash line look, like a little blended look. And yeah, man, that's it. Don't be trying to take off too much hair. You know what I'm saying? Go right on the edge as much as you can. And like I said, in order to make a straight line, you might have to take off a little bit more hair, but it's not really a pushback. You just gotta get used to it. But try it out. Lift that trimmer up on the edge on each corner. Get that bit straight. Here I'm lining up the sides, man. You don't gotta go too far in when you're doing that. Just get on the the little edge, going like a millimeter. When people say the edge of the hair, they don't mean like the very edge. That'd be a problem with some people when they first start and they be trying to go right on the edge and they don't get no line. They don't make no line. That's because you gotta go like a little millimeter actually into the hair in order to cut the hair. You can't make a line in the hair if you're cutting skin. So you gotta cut a little bit of the hair. You know, who would have thought? But anyways, here I'm doing a little mustache, clean up the face. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to it. Be patient right there. Take your time so you don't make no super thin line. Have your client crying. You feel me? But here's the end of the cut right here. No guard, taper fade, no enhancement. Cut looking pretty clean if I do say so myself. You know what I'm saying? Here's just another little angle. Same person. You know what I'm saying? No enhancement, no guard. But that's how you do a no guard cut. You know what I'm saying? Low hair, just when you really want to use it. And if you need it, and if you're like in a hurry, you can go ahead and use no guard. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Daily content is on the way. And yeah, peace.
Fly in a pigeon. Yeah, I stand my paper up way taller than a midget. I these niggas lame as fuck and they